New at 4, people taking to the water this upcoming holiday weekend may be unaware of a potential danger all across Georgia.
Low-head dams are designed to control the flow of water on rivers and streams. Atlanta News First investigator Sierra Cummings is here. And Sierra, these dams, they create a deadly problem.
Yeah, they can be a deadly problem. In partnership with our national investigative team, we found more than 1,000 people drowned in low-head dams across the U.S. However, many states are failing to eliminate the risk. Here's investigative reporter Josie Sturman.
Christina Brockwell's pain can be as invisible and as ferocious as the water tumbling just under the surface of this Virginia dam, the one that trapped her daughter Lauren in its current and rolled her lifeless.
And Lauren's not here. And if she was, she'd sit in this chair and she would fight to make sure that none of her friends or no one else ever had this happen.
Like many people across the country, Lauren Winstead was unaware of a danger lurking downstream, a man-made structure found in rivers, creeks, and streams meant to control the flow of water. Officially, they're known as low-head dams. They become drowning machines.
Then the only thing you can do to save lives is make sure that you get rid of the risk.
That risk exists pretty much anywhere in the country where there's a low-head dam, but there's no national inventory from the federal government, and less than a third of states are actually tracking where they're located. So independent researchers have been the ones to pinpoint at least 13,000 low-head dams across the country. So let's go down to the ground level to see how they're so deceptively dangerous.
It's almost like being in a washing machine where this is continuously turning you over. So you may get up here and be able to get a gulp of air, and it brings you right back down.
And just look at how fast the water on the surface is moving back towards the structure.
This demonstration from Brigham Young University illustrates exactly how it happens.
And when we see the number of drownings, the flags need to go up. But this is a real issue. And at a minimum, we have got to make sure that people are educated on how severe this is.
I don't care who you are when you're on this job, you have 100% respect for this dam and its capabilities to absolutely annihilate a human life.
Brian Enterline has had more than 2 decades to fully grasp the power of a low-head dam. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where he's fire chief, has the distinction of having the deadliest low-head dam in the country, with at least 30 deaths, one as recently as April 2023.
And it's amazing to me that when you're looking downstream, you don't see any trace of this thing at all.
No, you don't. It is just like the horizon, right?
In Pennsylvania, signage warning about low-head dams and their dangers is required by state law. But our investigation found that's not universal nationwide, even in states where people have died, including Virginia, where more than 20 people, including Lauren Winstead, have drowned at low-head dams. We're told concerns about responsibility for the dam or liability if something happens can fuel resistance to simply letting people know the risk.
You cannot just throw the dice and chance whether or not someone's going to encounter this and possibly die there.
After her daughter's death, Christina Brockwell fought to get signage in the last place Lauren could have come out of the water before that friendly float turned all their lives upside down.
She would 100% support the changes at the river that we've made so far, and she would want to continue until that dam was not so deadly.
Here in Georgia, there are 108 low-head dams. The state does not track the number, but academic and industry researchers do. They've linked 5 deaths to these dams. The Georgia Aquatic Connectivity Team, which is a group of environmental experts from state and federal agencies, as well as the University of Georgia, have created guidelines for the removal of the obsolete dams. Georgia Power also removed some of its low-head dams. Federal regulation to track all of this is now moving its way through Congress.
Sierra, thank you.